cats at the keyboard. Fair enough. Yes, that is a known problem with cats. It's dark in here. I'm going to open some lights. Right. Everyone's in. I need to reset pennies, it looks like. Let's do that. Party sheet. Reset pennies. There we go. And yeah. You share the map. Reminds you where you were. Basically, you'd gone down to the second sub-level under Jorgenfist. You had walked in, and Dondra, you sort of creeped down, and Dondra's walked into the room. There is... the room is got runes carved in bands along the walls of this chamber, which is unnervingly lit by a reddish glow from the slowly burning flames in a shallow fire pit in the centre of the room. An immense iron cauldron, its side emblazoned with the etchings of a 7-pointed star, stands above those flames. Interesting sound effect, that one. Smoke rises from the cauldron's unseen bubbling contents, and a halo of human bones and scraps of what might have been dried flesh lied scattered around the cauldron's 3-pronged base. Except the only icon I had for a cauldron has 4 prongs, so it's... so there you go. But to give you an idea of what it looks like from the side on, there's the cauldron.
Oh, look, it's got a Sihedron on it.
I think it's all suspicious or worrying about that.
Indeed. Now, the other thing, I just checked it out. It's a bit ridiculous, but anyway, there's 10 inches from the cauldron. So basically that. So I need Dondrad, Jelsa, Rannick. Well, it's just out of it. Dondrad, Jelsa, and Rannick to make some vigor rolls, please.
Oh dear. Why?
Because of the smoke.
Oh, I've dealt with smoke before.
Mummy?
Is it good smoke or bad smoke?
Always a valid question.
Well, it depends. None of you. It does seem to be making it. It does seem to be irritating your eyes. That's definitely the case.
They're like being on the wrong side of the campfire.
Mind you, there's alignments in Salvador's Pathfinder. It could be neutral smoke as well.
That is indeed true. Okie dokie. So that's all very well. Dondrad stepped into the room. Second, Dondrad steps into the room. The stone golem that had been inanimate suddenly activates and starts striding purposely towards the dwarf. Jelson, what do you wish to do? You can hear the stomping of the golem's footsteps, and I know you.
My scarab had alerted
arena in the same place, so there's no sound effects to save their bandwidth.
Wow, my scarab had alerted me. Tiptoe over here to the door, to the entry. Ooh, scarab. Or golem. Let me see, what do I want? Ooh, this one.
It's almost as if they put that into an early adventure this encounter, isn't it?
You've got to wonder, haven't you?
Yeah.
And now, if this doesn't automatically activate, I ignore 4 points armor or whatever.
That's fine. When you do your damage, I can reduce its toughness accordingly. This might be a very short encounter.
Keep on.
Okay, so
Reduce his armor by 4.
hang on. No, it doesn't.
And I'm going to back the hell up and tell him, "Ooh, Gollum!"
That's what it looks like, and you can see how big the cauldron is as well behind it.
Yeah. It's got
Okay.
a funky.
Flathead.
I'm not sure if it's got a funky flat head or it's wearing an enormous wine cork on it.
I think it's a hammerhead giant.
Hmm. You're up next.
Okay.
Okay, yep, that's
I
absolutely
will
fine.
say that cauldron is significantly larger than I thought it was.
Hmm.
Yes, it doesn't actually say, does it? Sorry, it's a 12-foot tall cauldron.
That is big.
Okay.
I begin to think I didn't make the. I begin to think I didn't make the token big enough. 2 inches, yes, I did. 2 inches is 12 feet.
It is.
Marina is up next.
I am. Just
The
decided
golem
to
shoots
turn
no
into.
effect, by the way. Okay, sorry, over to you.
Okay, I am going to turn into an earth elemental. Or at least I'm certainly going to try to.
Standard earth elemental.
Standard size one, yes.
Well, it can't be a big one. I'm not advanced enough to go to size 8. So I'm definitely not an elder. And I don't want to be a small one, so yes, standard.
And I'll whisper to her, my scorching wand
Successful.
didn't phase it.
What was that, Elspeth?
I'll whisper to you guys. I'd already whispered Gollum, and then I'll tell you, and my scorching wand didn't phase it.
Cool. I'm going to pay that.
Mm.
Okay,
That's better.
successful. That's a successful shape changing to earth elemental. Which one should we give? That one looks quite fun. There you go. Hang
You.
on. Before I do that, you are size 4, so that changes your space for that. I can do size 4 earth elemental. Which makes me wonder how
Don't
big
step
earth
on
elemental.
me!
A stone golem is size 3, so yeah, it should be yeah.
Have you locked movement? Because I seem to have been able to free move then.
Yeah, yes, of course I have.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Right, that's how much I can move in that form. That's fine. Because anybody who wants to hide behind my massive stone bottom can.
Well, Jelsa saw that the wand of scorching ray didn't even phase it, so she's gonna hide.
Hang on, 10 inches. That's interesting.
I don't breathe, so if it's to do with breathing, it's a stone elemental, it won't affect me.
No, but that's interesting. I zoomed out the map a bit, and now, Bert's most definitely under the area of effect.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so I need vigor rolls from Bert and Amber, please.
Sure thing.
Because someone moved Amber into the smoke.
Amber might decide to change their mind about that in a minute.
Bert is okay. Amber is okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Stone Golem is next. What's the Stone Golem
You're right.
up to?
Which one?
Okay. Is that what it can do? Is that? Okay, well, that sounds like fun. Range of smarts. What's its smarts? Its smarts is D4. Okay, let's give me an idea of what a D4 is. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's move the Stone Golem in 2 inches. Yep. I'm going to hit Dondred with the sloth power and fail miserably. Then I'm going to hit Dondred with the sloth power and get a raise, I suspect. Sloth with a raise on Dondred. Sloth lessens celerity and coordination, halves the total movement each round. With a raise, the movement is now an action. Ouch. The target automatically attempts to shake off the effects of sloth at the end of their turn. Okay, so sloth with a raise. Therefore, I'm afraid Dondred moving is no longer free action, as you are slowed by the stone golem. Rannick's up next.
Right, we're going to run. I can take that bit of movement and I'll see what I can see around the corner after that.
Okay, first things first, I need a vigor roll from you, please. That smoke's very annoying.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it running doesn't affect vigor, does it? So you should be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I close enough with that to touch the cauldron?
With what?
My hands, I want to push it, see if I can knock it over.
You want to push over a 12-foot high, 10-foot wide cauldron of solid iron, sitting over a very large fire with your hand.
I'll use my adamantine trident as a lever. I'm theorising if I can get this knocked over, whatever's in it will put out the fire, and then the smoke won't be a problem.
Or it'll evaporate into something even worse, but hey, nobody's going to get a chance to warn you, so.
Okay, so you're going to try and move something that logically weighs over a ton.
I've got an adamantine lever, I'm going to give it a go.
Okay, let's have a strength check at minus 12.
Okay.
No, you can't, it's too heavy. Because I don't have a dice work in Savage Worlds. I want a strength check at minus 99 and you'd still pull it off somehow. No, there is nothing in the rules about the fact of tipping it or moving it or anything like that. So no, sorry.
Okay, well, I'll try and then fail.
If you consider actually your tokens are actually too big for the tokens are technically too big for the map, so I'm not sure what happened. I'm going to have to check the grid side.
Well, let's see.
Okay, the actual problem is mine. The cauldron's half the size it should be. But I'm not going to change it because I put all the colouring and all the special effects in it earlier. So I should always remember to turn the opacity of the grid back up before I do. Okay, Bert's up next. And do you want to look? You're still Raddick. You still haven't had an action, so I'm going to argue you realise when you're standing next to it, and then if we put you in scale to it, then
Yeah.
you realise that you're probably not. So,
in which case, I think my action will probably be to put away the adamantine trident and get out the Impaler of Thorns, which is what I normally fight with.
yeah, which is what I've still got you on with a range of 3. Are you going to hit the golem with it?
Oh, go on then. I will try and prod the golem with that. Well, that's a bugger, isn't it? All right. How about thee?
You know what's really annoying is if I with the updated, which I don't have, with the updated painting tools, I could resize that cauldron. If I was running in test mode, I could just stretch that cauldron out, even though it's on the map. But I can't, so that's a shame.
And golems aren't humanoids, are they? Because that's a construct rather than a humanoid, isn't it?
It is.
Then that's me done.
Okay, sorry, Bert. I sort of mucked you about a bit there.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Bert is going to fire one of his magic arrows, magically induced arrows, at this golem. See if a
Okay.
magic arrow can do anything.
I need you to do a vigor roll, please, from the smoke. Yeah, you're fine. Please continue with whatever you intended to do. You hit it with an arrow and shake it.
Looks like we can just bash on it a little bit, guys.
I've got
Snooks
spears and
walks
swords, not hammers.
Snooks walks up to the smoke and kind of sneezes a little bit and backs up. No, not going to do that.
That's your limit. That's your limit. Yeah, no. That's obvious. That's what I've worked out. Actually, is something I just realised. You see, look, from there to there is 10 inches.
It's all still 10. Yeah.
So it really depends how far out I stop dragging it. So, but that's going to be the official ruling. That's 10 inches. So basically, unless Bert moves, anyone behind Bert's in the smoke. Okay, Dondrad.
Have you got token locking on?
I must have turned it off by mistake. It's now back on.
Right.
So don't forget,
I'm going to
moving is an action.
Yes, a multi-action. It's a multi-action.
Yeah, you multi-action move to there. After making a vigor roll, of course.
What, I have to make the vigor roll every round, or?
You have to make a vigor roll every round you're in the area of effect of the smoke.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to add +1 to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, fine.
You're fine.
Okay, so my second action is to stab it. Now, yeah, I learned something after making a mistake much earlier on in the campaign that I remember.
What was that?
I won't tell you. I'll tell them later. Ask me again later.
Okay.
Oh heavens, did but I'm actually going to take that miss, believe it or not. And we all get a Benny.
Okay.
Certainly should have set him on fire, shouldn't I suppose?
And then you need a spirit roll to shake off the sloth.
Yeah, but -2 because I wouldn't have got the Joker bonus of that. So what is it to shake off?
Okay, so Donjad's triggering a Benny, but I am also going to give Rannick a Benny, an award of Benny to Rannick. Because to Rannick has just realised I'm not being evil enough. There's a statue looking at the both of you. It might be moving around, but it's still a statue, isn't it?
Oh, that's evil. That's a bit of a.
Yeah, that was me being evil.
Yeah, I think that's worth a. Right. So anyway, it's -2 on. I'll start again. Minus and the con bonus. So and the vigor roll. Well, it exploded, so it's okay. So anyway, multi-action. Then he missed, and then we're going to a new round.
And you got rid of the sloth anyway.
He's got rid of the sloth. That's good.
Yeah, so the slow. Well, yeah. So this.
I'm getting distracted there. I'm a terrible GM when I'm trying to sort 3 things out at once. Sorry about that. So the sloth turns off, but the watching statues phobia turns on.
Yes.
You made your vigor roll, which is absolutely fine, to turn the sloth off. I now need a vigor roll because you're inside the smoke, please.
We're in the new round.
Being a new round, yes.
Right, and now I'm on the joker bonus. Right, and now I do it again, and I'm on the joker bonus. Right, okay.
Yes.
So again, it's
Bigger roll from the smoke as it gets
plus
in your
3.
eyes.
So there you go.
Yeah, you're fine there.
So he's fine. So I'm going to be a little suicidal. That are just taking me.
I can fix my mistake. Why? Doing this. So if I go back into painting mode, go down to the painting mode, drag that to there, make it 4. Yeah.
I've just noticed because we've got so many animal changes that doing finding an effect modifier now. It's like what?
Yeah.
Right, he's going to go a bit suicidal, and he's going to go for it with a wild attack,
Okay.
making himself vulnerable in the process, of course. And it misses, but he will Benny it because we got the Benny. Okay, that's a hit. Come on.
There we go.
Oh!
Right.
There are, I've redone the
Right.
cauldron. You might have to close it and reopen it to see, but I've redone the cauldron.
No, it changed in real time.
Something
Okay.
worked.
So
Okay,
yeah, so I run in and I go, it's a statue, panic, and then just lunge at it and manage to scoop a start. More from blind panic than actual skill.
3 wounds. That's really depressingly annoying. Okay, so I'm going to have to try soaking that.
That's going to go and doesn't look like a wild.
It's only got a D8 bigger. It's not wild card. I don't think I'm going to get better than that. So I'm going to soak one of the wounds to leave the stone golem still standing. Big cracks across it though.
I was thinking this is going to be the dungeon devil of Dondrad one-shotting everything.
However, the stone golem gets to go first and unshakes because it's got the Joker bonus now. Okay, so
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought a Benny. Never mind.
You Benny the Joker on.
I Benny the Joker on, which meant I instantly got the Benny back for buying a Benny. Okay, so first thing I am going to do is I am going to hit Rannick with Sloth, which fails.
A visual image of you actually hitting with a live sloth.
And then I'm going to smack Dondrad with a fist. Hitting.
Can you imagine the poor
And it.
Oh! Big hit back on the dwarf.
4 wounds.
Someone's gonna get pissed. I need Benny.
Oh yeah.
Need Benny icons for chat. Okie dokie. So you cause 2 wounds on the golem, and in retaliation, the golem causes 2 wounds upon you. Okay. Rannick, you're up. I need a vigor roll, please.
Okay. Rannick is not liking this smoke.
You might be able to cope with sound effects.
Yeah.
If it kills it, let me know.
Out of interest, the smoke here, is the smoke coming from the cauldron or is the smoke coming from the fire under the cauldron?
The cauldron.
Right, okay. The fire under the cauldron.
And spreads across the floor.
Is
Right.
the room flat or bumpy or tilted?
Right, okay.
It looks a bit unstable, judging by the illustration, doesn't it?
Right, I'm not going to be able to do anything about the smoke. Then pouring water on the fire isn't going to make a difference.
Well, it might do, but it would possibly take it. Obviously, it will put the fire out, which will stop the boiling, but it won't immediately get rid of the smoke. No.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything that's going to help us in the fight, is what I meant.
Yes.
So
let's launch.
right, what Rannick wants to do then, because that golem looked.
Now, obviously,
I want to get out. I want to get out my rope and grapple.
Okay. If I wanted to be really artsy, I could start putting cracks on it now. You say.
Yeah. Hook the grapple into the golem, and then go and hand the rope to Arena the Earth Elemental.
How's that for a Dondrad hit the golem very hard effect?
Aye, that looks cracking.
So yeah, grapple sort of round one leg, hooked back into the rope, run over and give the rope to Arena.
Okay, it sounds like an athletics check to me. I'm going to say that's opposed athletics. So
Okay.
target it. Target. We'll make
I
it
will.
a test. So target it, and off we go. Okay, there's the.
Well, let's Benny that then, shall we?
There's the cauldron of giant mind for you. There's the stone golem. Okay, you grappled it.
And if that does count as a test, I'll make it vulnerable.
I meant, as in, I'll use the nice test fortifications because obviously, you're just trying to hook it. But,
yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, there you go. Then I'll go over and hand the rope to Arena and say, "Oh, yours, Rena."
Okay. I take the rope and I'm going to brace my legs, hold the rope in both hands, and I'm going to whip it sharply back and over me and try and fling the thing right over the top to land as far the other way as possible with me moving as I go.
That definitely sounds like an effort. Well, I'm going to say strength test. I know you shouldn't be strength, but this is going to be opposed strengths, isn't it? And I'm going to give you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a +1 bonus because Rannick got a success on his roll. So that's what I thought I'd do instead. He's obviously got it hooked into a good place that gives you a +1 bonus on your strength roll, which will be opposed.
So, Panda is turning tail, running straight between the legs of the cat and cowering under its tail.
Okay, Amber does unfortunately have to make a bigger roll, but we'll worry about that in a minute.
That's fine. Well, that should do it.
You know.
So I'll move back as I'm doing it. If you'll allow me to step over Jeltzer and end up there and hopefully fling it behind in the smoke-free zone, that would be great.
It doesn't do automatic strength checks, does it? Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
So you tried
Did the
yanking.
rope
Probably didn't it? I think trying to pull the two opposing forces and putting that much strain on it, I'm going to have to say the rope snapped.
You brought me bloody rope.
And I'm going to give you a Benny for pointing out the rope should snap.
Go and throw the rope back at you.
Are you still backing up past me?
I'll start. The rope will snap. I'll move forward again, throw the rope back, the end of the rope that I've got back at Rannick, and move past out of the way. About
That's
that.
right. If I wanted to be really evil, I should have had you make an agility check to not fall backwards onto Jelsa. But then I'd had to do the same thing with the golem, so I'm not doing that. As you
Yeah.
made it
Yeah.
anyway. Okay, Amber needs to make a vigor check as she
Sure thing.
runs away from the smoke. Amber's absolutely fine. That brings us to Jelsa's sparkly tips.
Jalsa's gonna put her hand over her mouth because she already knows about the smoke, and she can't.
Afraid you get to make a vigor roll anyway. It's not
I
about
will.
breathing it in.
Not terribly worried about it.
No, you're absolutely fine.
She's a tough little gnome, and she's
Certainly
going
is.
to run, scooting behind Rannick. So you'll have to put me there. And I've got 16.
Yeah.
Oh, and I see another entryway. Oh, I'm gonna go poke around over here because I don't think I can do much past that.
Look, a distraction.
Okie dokie. I think it could get interesting.
Oh, it's an opening here, guys. Hurry up.
Okay, Bert will start with his vigor roll. Bert will Benny his vigor roll.
Okay, that gets interesting. So I need to do this now then. Oh, that caused an interesting mess. Must have a broken link in my. Yes, I have a broken link. Well, that's why we're here to find all the bugs and modules. Exactly why some of the ones that I pointed out. Okay, so you make your vigor roll. Right.
And I shoot the golem for no real damage.
You shoot.
Or back up and shoot the golem for no real damage.
Very well. Today, notice when I find mistakes in my perfectly no mistakes at all module that don't cause huge amounts of console errors across my screen. So that is. What is that? That is. Let's see. For encounter. Okay, so before I move on, I've just got to deal with the fact that this one doesn't work. Oh, it's the. Oh! I see what the problem is. The link's missing. That's really weird. I've seen that happen before. Okay, so I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And 4, and one of those. And I'm just going to have to put there. And okay, so you shoot. In the meantime, you've shot and backed up. I just had to set up a room because Jelsa ran over there, and therefore she's triggered the. She could see something. Rannick possibly can as well if she looks past Jelsa now, but only because Jelsa went over there. So what's next? Next is.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, go back to the one.
New combat round and Jelsa's up.
And I see this big thing with no head in front of me going, oh no, that's not good.
You most certainly can. Indeed.
So my instinctive reaction is to throw some fireworks at him. Because Chelsea don't think she acts.
Okay.
Sorry, the sound effects of my son accidentally.
Oh, I'm
crushing
gonna Benny the damage one time
I can
before
turn
I'm
them off
back.
if they're causing issues. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I Benny the damage. And then I'm gonna go, oh hell, and then I'm gonna dodge this way.
Hang on, I'm very confused.
Another big monster, guys!
I'm very, very confused. Oh, I see! That's awesome! Okay. I just couldn't work that one out. But that does make sense. Okay, so, Chelsea, you basically, it's standing there staring at you patiently. It hasn't moved in any way, shape, or form, so you attack it. That's good. Don't forget to make a vigor roll if you haven't already. That's absolutely fine. Okay, as Chelsea's attacked it, I get to deal as a card, and it has now been activated. Gondred is up next. He has recovered from being shaken. He gets to make a vigor roll and then act.
Does the fear affect it? Not really makes a difference, does it? Still going to have to
Okay,
be in
are
here.
you going to spend a penny?
Right, I'm going to multi-action, kind of, but not actually.
Okay. Your
not
eyes
that
really,
stuff.
your eyes were really starting to feel very irritated there, but fortunately you're able to blink back the smoke. Okay, over to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to multi-action, but technically not roll anything. What I'm going to do is drink a healing potion.
Minor or major?
Minor.
Okay,
yeah.
you drink. That's
Just,
your first
I'm just
action.
looking.
You drink a minor healing potion, healing one wound.
Yeah, I'm just looking up for a healing potion. Yeah, there is a potion of minor healing.
No problem at all.
And then my second action, I am actually going to go defensive.
Okay. You are now defensive. Arena the stone golem. I'm sorry, Arena the earth elemental.
I want to pick up the stone golem, move, and throw it. So I presume that's going to be
that'll be grappling. So that's an athletics roll to try and grapple it.
Is that going to be a multi-action?
You're going to throw it this round, yeah?
Yeah. And if you just want to grab hold of it and grapple it this round and then throw it next round, no.
Move this round and continue moving and throw it next round. That'll do.
Okay, well that is a success. So you have successfully entangled it.
Pick it up and I'll start moving.
And that's a raise, that is.
Yeah.
It's
It is. I got 4 more.
You did indeed. You have. Why am I binding you? You are vulnerable.
Yeah, don't bind me.
You are vulnerable. It is bound.
And you can do strength damage to it as a freebie.
I guess the crushing grasp of my hand does that damage.
Not a lot, I'm afraid. Okay.
No, that's fine.
Need to check something. foul-smelling vapors. Okay, I'm not going to go there. I don't think I can't think of a way. Okay, so I'm going to try and break free, which will have to be straight check to try and break free from you. I will roll a 4, and you roll considerably more. Okay, so
I don't know.
it doesn't break free. That brings us to Bert.
Now, before I decide on my action, I have a ruling question.
Yes.
If I were to shape change into an elemental, specifically
Yes.
an air elemental, and then use my wind blast cone effect as a cantrip, could I blow the smoke away?
That is a very cool idea.
Could I clear some of the air around my allies so that they're not choking on this smoke?
Interesting one, isn't it? I would say your wind blast is a cone, isn't it?
Well, I can either single target or cone, and I was going to cone it, obviously.
I would say, to be honest, I would say realistically, the area effect inside the cone. Yeah, but a cantrip is not an interesting one. You'd have to do it every round to keep clearing the air, and it would only
Oh
be
no,
the
I
area-
understand that.
Yeah, it'd only have to be the area, and I'd say it has to be the area effect inside your cone is about the only place you can blow it out of, because, do you know what I mean? It's not exactly normal, this cauldron.
Absolutely. No, this is not normal smoke, and I'm not throwing normal air. So.
Exactly, yeah. No, I think it's a very good idea. So good.
Okay,
You can
so
order
I am
me.
going to do that. I'm going to shapeshift. I will be just a regular elemental.
That's an air one, you said.
Yes, air elemental.
Okay, so that's...
And that will be a success, so I don't get any bonusy stuff. Boink.
So that's, when you mean regular, you don't mean small, you mean just normal, don't you?
Yeah, normal, not small and not elder.
Yeah. That looks like a fun, which makes you, what size is that? That makes you
Size 8.
size 8, so that's quite big then. That makes you space 3. There you go.
Doesn't sound right. It's the elder. Elder size. How big is the elder?
It says elder size 4. Oh, it can't be the right one.
I may have those sizes backwards.
I think so. Let's change that. I think they are the wrong way round. 8. And that is size... Oh, there we go. You are an air elemental.
Let's go ahead and change the size on my effect, please, and increase the duration bunches.
That didn't work. Why did that not work? There we go.
There we go. And now I will step forward to here.
Can you cast spells as an elemental?
I'm not using a spell, I'm using an elemental power.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you can turn a wind blast into a cantrip. In hindsight. I suppose yeah, I get what you're trying to do, and I can't see why you can't blow the air. Yeah, ignore what I'm trying to say. Softer, yeah, I agree. I do think it makes sense. You're not blowing, you're not gusting out air. You're just wafting it, aren't you?
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yes. So I start
He's
blowing a
sparking in
cool
identical
breeze.
direction.
No, I start blowing a cool breeze, kind of like a mom blowing the hot off the soup. And Snowkins just kind of sits there glaring at me like, what the hell are you doing?
Rannick, you're up. You don't have to make a vigor roll because the smoke's cleared around you.
Great. Well, Rannick gets out the serpent's teeth, because it's got 3 lovely adamantine prongs on it, goes round to in front of Arena holding this stone golem. That's it, Rini. You hold it still, and I would like to do a cord shot to the eyes to scratch its eyes out, please.
Okay, but it's a construct. Just because it's got eyes doesn't mean it's deceiving.
No, but if I can scratch its eyes out, it won't bother Dondrad or me anymore because it won't be looking at us.
Sorry, yes, okay, I understand. I couldn't work that one out, but now I understand completely. -6, it's very small target, isn't it?
Yep. But it's all right. It's being bound up and what have you, and I will do a wild attack. I'm not bothered by about my defense at the moment against it. So where are we? There we go. Serpent's teeth.
Yeah.
No, I didn't put the -6 in.
That's a
So that was
-1. That's negative.
So I'll miss. That's right. I will Benny it.
Okay.
I'm going to Benny it. I didn't help. Great deal. Never mind that.
Okay.
Probably because I'm a big moving target.
Right, now I need to...
But the wild attack didn't apply to that for some reason either.
That would have helped me.
I did. Yeah.
Well, so it's
Never mind.
only a 3. So,
Yeah, I tried.
okay, so... Okay, that's fine. So where is that? Oh, I see. Okay, well that's fine enough. What's its pace? Its pace is 6. We'll go to there. And then... Oh, hang on. There's only 2 of you. Oh. Hang on, no. No. 3, okay. I could probably do it.
What the bloody hell's that?
Yeah, that gets 3 of you in it.
That's the headless lord doing strange and nasty things.
Yeah, well, he doesn't really have line of sight on me because I'm behind the big cone.
I will give you that. I'll give you that. Although it's not supposed to do it, I shall do that. Okay, so then let's make it. I think this doesn't matter because it's that doesn't matter, so I don't need to be selective. Okay, so 2 points, 5 points. 5 points I'll do. Okay. That means that takes it down from that to that, and then I get activated because I target both Arena and Rannick.
Golem.
The fear.
I won't have it.
Okay. However, wants to dread the target makes it. Okay, so I need Arena and Rannick to make spirit checks, please. Fear rolls. As you're hit by a wave of fear, Arena fails, Rannick fails.
I think I'll spend a penny on that.
Arena succeeds. Let's see what Rannick does. Rannick succeeds. Okay, so that's a waste of 5 power points. But that's
No, you made him spend pennies.
That is a good point. Thank you for making me feel better.
Anytime.
I figure I make those same kind of comments whenever you're spending pennies. I mean, it's only fair to go both ways.
That's very true. You know that whole thing about...
Oh, what's that? It smells terrible. It's got no nose.
You know that whole thing about don't rush off ahead, you're always causing trouble? Well, look what someone's just done.
Not my fault. I was trying to get out of the smoke.
Well, you
Jelsa's up first. Jelsa gets to make a vigor check. Jelsa is fine, although it's very irritable, this smoke.
She's a tough little gnome. Oh no, there's another monster there.
They're the wrong tokens as well. Like, something's really broken with them.
Yeah, they look like harpies, they do.
Yeah, I was
They do,
thinking it
don't
didn't
they?
much look like giants.
Yeah. Elsa sees the other thing and she's going, well, this is not good. So she's going to dig out the wand of bolt, or she had it.
I was looking at those are the wrong tokens. Okay, so Rise the Rune Lords, modules. Rise the Rune Lords, chapter 4, tokens. Let's have a look.
And then she's going to go, oh, watch out, there's bunches of them.
So I don't think there were dedicated zombie hill giant tokens.
Oh, and I thought at least use hill giant tokens.
Oh, I did a wound on the ones zombie hill giant.
Oh.
Because I don't have the proper tokens, I am just going to use these tokens instead.
And after I hit him with the bolt, I scoot to help pick up.
Actually, it looks like a Vogon, but it'll do.
There. Some of Devin Knight's tokens there. It's a big zombie.
I incapped one unless you're gonna do that.
So let me see now. Sorry, this is what happens when I get distracted trying to make things look better. Terrible GM. Okay, so you hit him with the wand of bolt, and okay, you zap the zombie hill giant. Yeah, okay, well that's one incapacitated zombie hill giant.
And then I back the hell up, so go ahead and go.
Okay.
And I'd already moved ahead, so.
And Rannick is up next. And he's not going to do something at all weird at all, is he? Definitely not.
Absolutely not. I'm just going to do what Rannick does when seeing things like that. Oh, Borga. Right. Hold still, you lot. So I am going to bind them. That go on both of them.
It does. How many power points does it cost you to automatically bind someone without having to roll any dice?
To automatically bind them in a medium burst template strong costs me 9 power points.
Okay, then maybe that does balance it out a bit.
Oh no, it's 7. It's 2 for the raise, not 4 for the raise. It costs me 7.
Fair enough.
And then, having done that, I shall step up in their general direction.
And make a vigor roll.
Well, because I've left the cone.
Yes.
Gone into that.
I wasn't intending to leave the cone because I've got reach.
Which is.
It is. I've got loads of reach.
Oh.
Now, is the Headless Lord as undead as the zombie hill giants that he's hanging around with?
Got no head, he can't be too alive.
I'm just wondering where the multi-action penalty was on that attack roll.
Why would I have needed a multi-action penalty?
Are you telling me you can bind people as... Am I forgetting that you can bind people as a free action?
It's a limited free action, yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud. I hate you.
Well, you did say
You said
Beardy.
that, So, is the Headless Lord by any chance undead?
Yes.
Great, I'll have my free reroll then. That'll do. Oh, damn you. One short. Never mind.
That dice forever to turn over today.
Interesting bunch of friends you found here, Sparkletits.
Stone Golem will attempt to break through. Stone Golem will not do a slipping thing.
They're not my size. Friends must be yours.
Arena?
He's never see this coming. Throw a stone golem at him. So
Okay.
I'm gonna
No, I expect they'll probably see that fairly clearly.
head. I'm pretty sure with no head he's not going to see it. Unless he's got eyes somewhere I don't traditionally keep them. But what's this going to be? Athletics to throw it?
Yes.
So what damage does a stone golem do?
What was that, Kev?
I was about to say, here's one the rules don't cover. Well, you know my old standard go-to when you don't know what the damage is in Savage Worlds.
3d6. I'd say a stone golem is probably a large improvised weapon, at the very least.
Plus D8.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Strength plus. Yeah, I'll give you that because you are throwing it. I will give you a large improvised weapon, so strength plus D8 damage, which is D12.
Okay.
What's your strength?
Question. No clue. I'll see if I've got a strength plus D8 damage.
It's strength. Your strength d12 at the moment.
5D. 4, 6, 8.
D12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah. So I can do that. Slash DMG slash damage D12 plus D8. 15 points of damage. Obviously, 15 points of damage shakes the stone golem. 15 points of damage doesn't hurt the headless lord. Bang. There we go. Stone golem.
I would say it's no longer bound, but it's knocked prone.
I'd agree with prone. Okay, the headless lord. I think it might take a multi-action. Let's break free these bindings. Okay, headless lord, break through his bindings. Okay.
He's got strength d12 plus 5. Ouch.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
stone golem.
So, let's not. Yes, he has. Okay, this is. Oh, geez, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Okay, so a 2-weapon frenzied attack, or improved frenzied attack on Rannick. He doesn't like Rannick. You lucky so and so. How much did that miss by? Those were really bad rolls, weren't they?
They were.
might actually spend a penny to re-roll one of those. Won't get a Rannick on the token, I'm just going to have to do it that way. Okay, you're still okay after all of that. That's those.
Pew.
Zombie Hill Giant number 2. Again, they don't. Well, I'm going to have to hit it now. Really? Really? But it's not a crit fail, so I don't have to worry about that. Zombie Hill Jump number 3 is bound, so he's going to have to try and break free because he can't do anything else. And fail miserably. But you're up.
Bert stops with his gentle blowing and kind of sighs because everybody decided they were going to get out of his protective area.
Okay.
And will, let me see, what is my speed now? My pace is fight 12. So
You can walk
going
for 6 or
to-
fly for 12.
yeah, we're going to fly over this direction. I only have to get a couple inches off the ground to do that.
You might have to avoid the wall first.
Oh, well, fine, okay. I'll fly forward and then over.
No problem. He's tedious after a while, doesn't he?
Yeah, I won't get the stone golem, but I am going to go ahead and havoc these 4 guys.
You do get the stone golem because that stone golem out there.
Yeah, it's the zombie hill giant you don't get.
Go for it.
And let me see. This is a I guess it's just athletics to activate it, and it's a breath weapon. So
Okay, I know what I'm doing next.
okay, they all failed, which means they are all blown 2d6 inches away from me.
Go on then. Five inches. What happens when they hit a solid object? How much damage?
2d4, 2d6. I don't remember.
2d4.
2d4.
They say it's usually 2d4, but sometimes it's 2d6, isn't it? Okay, 12 points of damage to Zombie Hill Jump 1, shaking him. Where is Zombie Hill Jump 1? It's that one. Ooh. Oh no, it just must put them up at size grade when you do it. Okay. That's rather cool though. He will hit the wall over here. The stone golem takes 2d4 damage. That's not going to affect it as it hits the wall. Then we got Zombie Hill Jump 3. Who's going to hit the wall and take 13 points of damage. Let's do that. And target that. And drag the damage. Shaking him. Zen, last but not least, is the Headless, who's going to move. Was it 5? Doesn't matter, he's going to hit the wall. And it's not going to affect him. Because I know he's tough. I'm fairly confident his toughness is better than 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that will be my action.
Okie dokie.
But does that leave them all prone as well as they've been flung back?
No. Doesn't say that.
Okay.
Well, as much as Snookums doesn't want to, Snookums is going to have to come in here and see what's going on. There's strange noises coming from around the corner. So Snooks is going to try and avoid the smoke without any issues. With a whole lot of not any issues. Snooks is then going to run.
By the way, I'm not giving Schnooks a 1 and lazily turned over to a 5 there.
Yeah. So I'm going to get zoom.
It's a 7 to there. Sorry, I forgot you can I've turned on shared party vision, so you could see around the corner before you got there.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to there.
Okay, Don of the Drag needs to make a vigor roll. Can't see anything behind that really big cauldron.
It could be blowing chunks here. So I take it the phobia statue doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't, so you're okay on a 4.
Then we're going to have to obviously run. 12.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, mate. 3 to there, 11 to there. Yep. I'll do that, and then if you want to move any more.
Another inch in me, but we'll see how bad this is going to be first. Yeah, we'll take the other inch as well. Why not? Right, I run to their nice. I'm going to do 2 action, and the first one is I'm going to pray, and then the second one is I'm going to go defensive.
Okay.
So, for 2 power points, all undead have to make a saving throw versus vigor or take a wound because they're standing next to a holy cleric.
He's not bound anymore, so that doesn't affect him, I'm afraid. Right, it didn't affect any of them.
Oh well, it looked cool.
It did look cool. And then you go defensive. Okay. So a new round starts with some bad guys getting a joker. That's ridiculous. It's oh no, shaken status is removed. I misread that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to smack you. And miss. You guys are very good at defending yourselves, it has to be said. But
Okay, Bert is going to. Have I got reach? I don't think I've got reach, do I? So Bert is going to kind of crowd in here a little bit and try and scoosh. Where's the headless lord?
okay. Actually, I should be doing that, shouldn't I, all the time?
Spinning him around.
I was just thinking that. Why? Scoot in there, and then actually, have I shown you guys what that headless lord looks like?
I zoomed in on the token. He looks very headless.
I think I will Benny that. Oh, that's better.
Hey, you hit the headless lord.
I think I will Benny that too.
Okey-dokey.
Still not getting much.
It's scary.
definitely.
Let's see. That's a zombie giant. Snooks is going to kind of bounce off the wall, bounce and claw off of that zombie thing, and then bounce back. Yes, the zombie thing will get an attack back, but that's what Snooks' plan is. First, a vigor check. No problems.
I'll do this. I'll target his hill giant 2 for you. So by all means, make your roll from here because there's. Bugger.
Yeah.
You know what that is? That's displaced having bitten into a zombie.
It is.
No, it was claw attacks. But apparently he didn't bounce off the wall quite as much as he thought he did.
I'm afraid he definitely ends up yeah. Well, we all know basically what happens is he's washing himself, isn't he? He's having a wash. Fortunately, the zombie does hit him. I thought on 3 looks to be okay. Oh crap.
Yeah, let's go ahead and spend one of his bennies to soak that, obviously.
I'm going to GM that jail. I hurt someone's pet. I'm afraid a 6 is only 1 soaking.
Yeah, I think Snooks is going to have to deal with that. Sorry, Snooks.
Okay. I'm a bad.
Quit trying to be fancy and just attack these things.
Oh.
I'm not sure how Radic's going to move himself now he's stuck underneath Arena.
I think the answer is I'm not.
I went a zombie backwards. Oh, okay, fine.
I'm just going to do that sort of thing because that's everything neat that doesn't it? And then we push Snooks up against the wall and then no one's overlapping anyone.
On a momento.
Just curious why he's looking up. You think about it, that stone animal's walking along looking at the ceiling.
Yeah. Weird.
Oh, give me a break.
He's from Mike. I'm in bad enough trouble for hitting him. I'm hardly going to go and get tell Snooks he's got the diseases from fighting a zombie. I think some people just have this idea that GMs are evil and they should just be punished by being evil. Nice idea, though. Whoever. You know, I'm beginning to realise what a nice GM I am, given some of the suggestions I'm getting today. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, so
well, my response to that is, well, Snooks actually didn't bite the zombie. He fell on his face before he got that far.
That is true. He did. He literally just hit the wall and didn't bounce off it. He just hit the wall. There's Amber staying put.
I'm really like that cloud, and it's hiding.
Yeah, there's the clouds. I think that's Whoops, the clouds. That's the cloud. So yeah. Okay, that brings us down here to Rannick, who, as far as I can tell, can hit every NPC without moving.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to try and get past them and out of the cloud.
After making a vigor roll, of course.
Of course. Yeah, let's Benny that. Oh well. I guess whatever it is.
No. The fact that statues aren't watching you can't affect your vigor, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, fair enough.
Because that's, you know what I mean. the phobia is about sort of affecting your actions, not sort of affecting your innate ability to resist something. If that makes sense, as far as I'm concerned.
That does make sense. So, on the way past,
I know you couldn't have technically got there, but it makes life a lot easier if they're not all stacked on top of each other.
right. If you could change that to 5 turns.
For the record, they are in the thing. It's just your shortcuts.
Yeah, it's weird because I've removed the powers and put them back in again.
I fixed it today.
I've not removed the powers and put them back in today.
No. If you open up your power
So
list
on the
now,
way
you should see them all 5s. Anyway, yep.
On the way past, I shall do a desperate attack on the Headless Lord. +4 to hit for -4 damage.
With the logic being, if you get a raise, you'll get an extra d6 anyway.
Yes. Which I did.
You did, which means you get a power point back.
Yeah. I'm going to sort the power points out in a sec. And he's a favoured enemy, but he's not vulnerable anymore, is he? No.
I'm afraid not.
Or no, he's going to be immune to it. He's undead. Making him depressed isn't going to make a difference, is it?
It will just affect everyone.
No, that was the wrong button. Sorry. Let me do that again. And the +4 from mine.
-4, not +4.
Yeah. Yes, but what I was actually saying was the +4 from the rhino hide cancels out the -4 from the desperate attack.
Technically it doesn't. It's only 3 inches when you hit him, so you didn't get your 4 inches of movement.
Attack him until after I've moved past him, obviously.
Oh. Anyway, you shake him.
Shaken will do.
Lost him. Where is he? There he is. Fine. Okay, so we're up to the stone. We're up to the stone golem, who's here, and he unshakes. His massive fist is just going to have to punch Dondrad. Oh shit! Excuse my French.
It's all right. He's in the bathroom. He's having a bath.
I think this. Oh. Massive. They are called. They do say massive fists, so they do hit hard. But Dondrad is. That's a 4. So you're okay. That's a 4.
Yes,
okay.
yes. Yeah, phobia wouldn't affect it.
Soaking can't be affected by blindness and things like that. It wounds affects soaking, of course, but not other things. Oh, Dondrad's up now.
No, I've still got the same one-turn shortcuts, having taken powers out and put them back in again. Weird.
If you open up the module and actually look, at it. Oh, hang on. Did you? Maybe I changed it. Because we're talking. Which one was it? Was it Hunter's Mark? Maybe it was only Hunter's Mark. I had to change. Yeah, change it.
Hunter's Mark.
Does yours not all show 5 turns? Because mine all do now.
No, mine shows some at 1 turn to it still.
Oh, oh well, I don't know why. I've updated. Maybe I updated them after you connected. So.
That could be it.
Dondrad uses a potion of minor healing to. Did you still have? Oh yes, you did. Yes.
So this is what happens. Dondrad takes 3 actions. He drinks a potion of healing. He goes, by the way, are you sure you haven't seen this holy symbol? And then he goes defensive, and the all undead within medium birth radius have to make a vinegar saving throw.
Yeah, you're not making any friends with me here.
Or so it's the only way I can. I don't have to roll the dice, and I can attack everybody. So
I know. Oh! That's a wound upon that golem. So what's the easiest way to do that? What's its toughness?
It's spirit you resist it with, not vigor.
Oh well, I'll take it back then. Spin it then.
Oh, in that case, it makes it.
Sorry.
Headless Lord.
He takes a wound.
He does, doesn't he? Or does he?
Belly down. That'll do.
Slash DMG. 16, I think. I think 16 is enough to wound a giant. Which it is. A wound incapacitates, so that one is destroyed. Oh, it's moving automatically on because it's obviously his turn next. That isn't what I was trying to do. Spirit. Okay, well I now know they're incapacitated from a wound, so I'll just do that instead. There we go. That's 2 destroyed this time. Okay, the Headless Lord is next. So, I think what we're going to have to do here is someone decided to move out of the way. Okay, so the Headless Lord is going to move forwards. It is going to do 1 attack upon Arena. 1 attack. And where the dice disappear. 1
Ooh.
attack upon Bert. Okay. That looks like 4 hits to me. 1, 2, 3. That moved. 3. And 4. Okay, so let's see how this plays out.
It
Oh, no,
applied
so
all 4 of them to me.
okay, that's okay. So the last 2 I'll ignore and re-roll in a minute. So the first one hits you and shakes you. Then obviously the second one hits you and shakes you, which also becomes a wound, but you soak it. And so net result, you're not affected at all. So now what I need to do is the attacks on Arena, who is here, and it's not showing. So if I roll this now, will it now treat it, do the damage? No, it's still doing on one bird. I don't know why it's still doing on one bird. Okay, I'm going to have to do them manually. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Headless Lord, damage on Arena. Shaking Arena, second attack on Arena. Shaking Arena. So first one will shake, the second one will cause a wound, and this you get.
Yeah, remove the original one with a Benny and then.
Just end up being
End up
shaken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you spent a Benny to unshake, and then the net result is you are left shaken. Okay. That is that. That brings us, last but not least, to Jelson needs to make a Vega roll sparkle tips.
She's a tough little gnome, so she comes run over here, and she jumps up and down a couple of times and can't see past these giant freaking elementals. And she
Actually, you can
wants
see through that one because it's only it's made of air.
no, she can't because she's also got the smoke in her eyes. So she's gonna squeeze her eyes shut tight and remember the space behind that they came out of that's behind Rannick somewhere, and picture that in her head.
Oh, yep, that's successful.
And that gets me up to 24.
Up to 24 inches.
So I'm gonna back up over here and get the smoke out of that.
Basically, Jelsa vanishes and reappears behind Rick.
And I go, "Hey, Rannick hit a martyr!" Oh, look at back. What's back here?
Huh?
What's back here?
Okay. There you go. Quite a lot, but we'll worry about it next turn. We'll worry about it in a little while. Looks like the cards have been dealt, and Don of the Dread is going first. What's the plan, Mr. Dondrad, sir?
Hit him harder,
So,
guys!
Right, okay, so I will target the headless lord, and I will stab him.
Well then, stab the headless lord.
Come on! Really, really hard.
Just don't do a cruel shot to the head because it will automatically miss because it's not there. That's a hit.
yeah, Stunty, you got any holy water you could pour down that hole where his head was supposed to be?
I couldn't afford it at the time. It was 10,000. There was a shortage. It was 10,000 gold.
That is.
Oh yes, that was a very interesting typo, wasn't it? In the equipment list.
So yes, it is shaken. I'll take that.
Okay, in that case, let me put it back up to there and apply it, and then move it down to there to see if it unshakes. Which it does. Okay, I think I am going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to multi-action. 2 actions. So the first thing I'm going to do, let's see if I can get it right this time, is going to do an improved frenzied attack upon Arena. So what I'm probably have to do is do them one at a time, otherwise it gets a bit confused, doesn't it?
Well, improved frenzy just means that you can do frenzy twice in a round.
Yeah, I know, and he's got 2 weapons, so he gets frenzied with one hand and frenzied with the other.
Is he also two-fisted and ambidextrous by any chance?
No, because this is Pathfinder. You just have to have 2 weapon fighting, don't you?
Well, yeah, it's 2-weapon fighting and ambidextrous is what I meant.
Yeah.
A big chocolate.
That's quite a lot of wounds upon Arena. Then I'm going to do a frenzied attack upon Bert. Both the frenzied attacks upon Bert don't have any effect. And then the last thing it's going to do is it's going to do some spell casting. How many power points? 2 power points. Okay. Spell casting. D-A-R-A. As it drops darkness upon the whole area in a large burst template upon itself. Which basically means the easiest way to deal with that is a global darkness effect, because of course even if you want to target something in there, you're still affected by the darkness, aren't you? There we go.
Not for those with dark vision.
Magical darkness. Can't see through it.
Okay.
Darkness blocks illumination in area size, making an area dark or pitch darkness with a raise. Yeah, because pitch dark with a raise. So actually... Oh no, sorry, I forgot. It's a greater power to make it true darkness. So yes, you can... If you can negate it, you can. But anyway, I've turned it on as an effect, so if you've got the effects to negate it, it will negate it, won't it?
Yes, but it still won't let us see the token if you blocked it out.
Yeah, but I can target it. Well, that's because you don't know where it is
Yeah.
Look at that, you're right on the edge of the darkness there, aren't you? That's really cool. Anyway, Bert, you're up.
Okay, I can't see them. They can't see me. Bert's going to come over to here.
That for a bit. Oh, hello, Jiminy. Hello, Jiminy. Do you really think so? Do I really? Okay. There you go.
Yay, bennies!
Bert, Our hero! Bert is going to do a really strong wind gust in that area right there. I have no idea whom I am targeting.
Actually, they're all still smacked against the wall from the last time you smacked them against the wall. I'm not entirely sure.
But they aren't standing against the wall because they've moved around from melee. So I can still smack them against the wall.
Okay, I'll give you that. Oh, crud. Crud. You are so lucky. It's Snookums by pixels.
And that's exactly what I was shooting for, was 2 pixels away from Schnooks.
Look, they have it too easy. This is about the GM actually having fun for changing, actually hurting players, as opposed to...
So are we targeted?
Oh, sorry. I was just having a rant.
No, it's all good. I understand ranting.
I was having a rant. I muted myself so I can have a rant. You're all good. Why should they have all the fun? Mr. Radical just goes, medium burst template, everyone's automatically bound. I'm fed up, it's my turn.
Okay, only 2 of them, but it's still 2 of them.
The Headless Lord resists. Okie dokie.
Yeah, but I'm hoping the Golem and the what's-it bowl.
Yeah. You know what? It's ridiculous. I don't have enough room for this. I'm going to have to shrink the screen. I'm going to have to shrink the map a bit to give me a bit of more area. There we go. Okay, so 2d4 damage. 2d4 damage. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about applying that one, I'm afraid.
That didn't even, not worth the effort. And then Bert will go ahead and just move on into here with Jelsa.
Okie dokie. Did Dondred make a bigger roll at the start of his turn? And Ranning, you'll need to as well, actually, because you're still in the smoke.
Schnookums is unshaken, so Schnookums will stand up and run. And just like a cat, going to run between all these legs, maybe trip a few people, and end up over here.
Okay, the only issue is he's going to make a bigger roll first.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, forgot that. And basically what he wants to do is use an athletics test against the Headless Lord.
An athletics test against the Headless Lord. Okay, where's the Headless Lord? The Headless Lord's there. Right, go for it. Make an athletics roll.
Oh, that looks good.
It does look good, but of course, unfortunately, it's manual, isn't it? But that's fine. That'll be agility resisting athletics, won't it? That is creative combat.
Hooray!
There you go, Bert. Have fun. Oh, you've set it back.
I will make it
vulnerable as well.
Yeah, I will make him vulnerable and set him back.
Okay, and he has a setback.
Way to go, Schnooks.
Setback, so he will miss his next turn. There we go, Schnooks. Okay, zombie giant number 2 is over here. So it can't see, but it's still going to swing at where it thinks Arena is. And hit, even on -6. But not harming Arena in any way, shape or form. Arena is no longer shaken. Oh, mind you, she did get wounded last round for 2 wounds, and we haven't dealt with that yet. So...
Arena will try and stoke that then.
With our last Benny.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm afraid we have to retcon that. Arena would have failed her shake. Arena would have failed her unshake roll with 2 wounds, so she is in a bad way. So she doesn't act, I'm afraid.
She can still move.
She will provoke an attack of opportunity if she moves, even though it'll be at -6.
I think Arena will back up at that.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. It's not going to hit, but you know what I mean. Because obviously a big stone golem is making a noise, so he knows something's going on.
Yeah.
But, do you know what? That's absolutely true. I think you're right, Jimmy. I was just nice. If I was giving myself bennies, I thought I'll give one all to I'll give some to the party as well, but I'll still give myself one first. Okay. Radix up next. Vigor roll from Radix, please.
Yeah.
The smoke still reaches you there, I'm afraid to say.
Yes.
You're fine?
So what we'll do then is we'll back off a little bit and then swing back around just to the edge of the smoke, but I should still be able to reach him from there.
Let's find out. That's okay, so that gets you the edge of the smoke, and yes, you can still reach him from there.
Okay, and then from there,
You've got
I will
targeted.
make us.
You're making
I've got
wild,
him. Yeah, I know I've got him
standing
targeted. I was about to say, right, well, this is going to be a stab it dark, isn't it?
I just gave you a Benny, otherwise I'd give you a Benny for that.
And hopefully the gang up will calculate for Donrad being there as well, but we will see. And we will have a go at it. Where are you? That's the one I want. That -6 shouldn't be there.
You don't totally ignore pitch darkness, do you? You just reduce it.
No, I totally ignore it because I've got dark vision.
Okay.
Because orcs have dark vision. Half orcs have dark vision.
So that makes that a 12, which is a hit with a raise.
Which is a raise. And he's vulnerable. And I move 4. So that there, that there. That'll do. Come out here and fight where everybody bugger can see you. Scaredy cat.
Because
Why is he vulnerable? Because Snooks tested him.
Tested him. Yes, point taken. Okay, he takes a wound.
Happy with that?
Yeah, well,
Thanks for this, Snooks.
where'd I go? I was way over here. How'd I get bounced back? I should have been there. What the hell happened there?
I don't know how you ended up back there. You were over there, weren't you?
Yeah. Because I was just going to realize, I asked Franny, is everything okay out there? And I'm going to go peek down the hallway. What's down here?
Now I'm very confused. Something else.
Sorry, I'm upset.
So if you'll go ahead and authorize my move so I can see what's down this hallway. Oh, another hallway, guys! And I still got to cut, so I'm going to take
Stop dragging in monsters!
I'm not! There's nothing down here!
Take your
last words.
Take your own bloody advice, Sparkle Tits.
Yeah, like anybody takes my advice, why should I?
Okay,
Ah.
if you head down there, you're interrupted by something that's got higher initiative than you.
I see. This is a do as I say, not as I do situation. Got it.
Did she just ranik it?
Oh, actually, I don't even need
Is that
to
what
do
it's
that.
called?
I'm just actually, as you know, there's nothing down here as the whole corridor she's walking down is filled with molten slag. Which she does, which Jocelyn manages to avoid, fortunately.
Yep. Oh, baby, you shouldn't come down here.
Just curious what it would have happened if you hadn't. Yeah, so you did. Yeah, so that's what would have happened if you hadn't made your evasion roll.
That's it didn't happen, so it didn't happen. I get me out. Don't come down here.
Did you do, Jelsa?
More stuff.
What do you think she
Hey,
did?
shoot.
That's not how I remember the Wizard of Oz.
Right, where were we? The stone golem. Okay. Try that again, just once. No. New round, and Bert gets everyone bennies.
Man, there's a lot of bad guys around here.
Well, that's only because someone's activated 3 rooms of monsters in 2 turns. Not mentioning any names.
Hey, well, they were handling it, so I had to go see what they
Weren't
might.
me. Tell you that much, it weren't me.
Stone golem is.
Oh, I shouldn't have that darkness on me anymore.
No, you shouldn't. I'm going to not worry too much about it. So the stone golem, yeah, that's the only problem. The stone golem's moved out of the darkness. That turns that into a hit. Off you go. Turn it off and on.
And a palpable hit it is.
I think that's the end of the stone golem. That's the end of the stone golem. Smack.
Who's next?
Schnooks.
Schnooks is going to come over here and kind of be next to where all that fire came out of, so that he's not actually in where all the fire came out of.
Wasn't fire, it was molten lead.
Yeah, whatever. And it's going to kind of stand there like peeking around the corner, trying to figure out if Jilsa's going to die or not.
Right. Multi-action will use light trapping to get rid of the darkness. Shoo, go away. Or maybe not. Go on, shoo.
Watching statues aren't bothering you anymore, though.
Oh, that's with the raise, so any other powers he's got running would also drop.
Mm.
Really interesting. I'm very confused. I can't get rid of the darkness.
Hello, darkness.
Can't you remove? Well, it's an effect on the Headless Lord.
It's not that. Oh, it is.
Remove
I didn't notice. Yeah, I didn't realise it had been applied. I must have clicked the thing to apply it to him. I thought I was applying it as a light to the ground. But that's fair enough.
No, you applied it to him.
Yep. So
yeah. So 2 actions. I cast the spell magic on him.
Yep. Which dispels the darkness.
And then I'm going to channel healing into Irina.
How far can you channel healing?
Up to spirit.
What's your spirit?
Yeah.
8.
8. I'm just wondering because if you paid for double range, you could heal Schnooks as well.
Ah, you know you're going to put it. No, you're going to tell me you've got to save the cat. Yes, we'll save the cat, but we're going to have to Benny anyway because it's a 2.
It is because of the multi-action penalty, isn't it?
Because of the multi-action
You
penalty.
Hang on,
you don't suffer the multi-action penalty.
So no, it's success. That's a 4. Because you've got
yes, it is a. Yes,
correct.
correct. Yes, it's a favoured power. So yeah, so they both heal 1 wound.
Standardly good news. Okay.
So yeah, so one wound off Irina, 1 wound off Snookums.
Schnooks has all his wounds removed. There we go. Nice.
And obviously the headless giant might be a bit screwed for magic at the moment.
Is there any on him, alas?
Yeah, Joseph's going to come running back out and yell to Bert, "Hey, Bert, there's something down there with fire in its stomach and it's spewing hot lead. You might want to turn into something that throws water around." And that's my turn.
Oh, the undead remains shaken.
He remains shaken, and also, of course, he still has his setback anyway. So.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
See the border.
About where Amber is.
Oh.
About where Amber is.
Two power points. Ooh, okay. Right. Double the next for a raise. Okay. Okay. What a faff. No, let's just try that then. Okay, no, it's going to have to be an image. It's going to have to be. Yes, so I'm going to have to go to that level. Drop it on there. That means I can put it there. Oh dear, Schnooks! This is not fair. Why is it always Schnooks? Actually, I'm blaming this one on Jelsa.
So didn't tell Snookums to follow her.
Okay, I'm afraid Schnooks is basically suddenly finds. Oh, he's okay. He jumps out the way, no problem at all. Schnooks suddenly finds himself under a wall of flames and fire. Which made it cost 3 power points. Him. Okay, and then okay. Basically, a wall of fire springs up, completely blocking that tunnel. Arena remains shaken, but she does have 2 bennies.
Will spend one. I just misplaced my mouse. Okay. I'll do it that way. So I am no longer shaken.
You are
I want to.
shaken.
I want to drop form take a potion of healing to get rid of that wound, please.
Okay, so first things first, let's put your space back for that, then I open up your character sheet, put it onto there. You drop the thorn, you make a vigor roll and take a potion. In that order.
Crying out loud.
Yep, you're fine, because then you heal yourself, so you're absolutely fine. Although for the first time you realise how really irritating on the eyes the smoke is in this ring.
Wait.
Not as irritating as that melted lead in this room.
Do that as well then, as I realise that. Oh, really?
That's okay. Next turn you
Well,
can.
really,
Next turn you can.
yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Am I still being bothered by this watching statue?
Oh, of course you're not. It's gone. You destroyed. Someone destroyed it.
So, if I had been, I would have been willing to use an action to turn its head over so it wasn't bothering me anymore. But if it's already face down, that's fine.
I said it shattered, so you're okay.
Right, in which case, he's not vulnerable anymore, but he is shaken. I have a funny feeling he's going to be hardy, because if he can survive without a head, he can probably survive quite a lot.
The only thing is, he won't be able to get ahead in business.
He won't. Even if he really tries. Okay. Well, let's try and upset him a great deal. I'm going to move in for this, so that the +4 damage from the rhino hide.
Vigor roll.
Yeah, I know.
You have to do it before you do anything else, because failing it does have consequences that affects everything else.
Well, looks like I'm failing it then.
Yeah, see, his problem was he kept his ear to the grindstone too long.
Right, so that's interesting. Oh, hey? I'll do it the other
Be
way.
clear about it.
I don't know where the effect's gone. I'll do it the other way, where our character. Oh no, that doesn't work. I'm just gonna have to do it manually. Should be in here. Really should be in there. Okay, let's put it in. Let me check the rulings on this. Sorry, I thought I had the effect all programmed in, so I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Ah.
There was maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So basically, that doesn't work. Rani, you are blind. You are blinded by the smoke.
I'm blinded by the smoke.
Yes.
In which case, I'm not. In which case, I'm not going to be charging in. I'll get in, get blinded by the smoke, and I will stagger backwards again.
I'll allow that because yeah, you only get that far before you have to stagger back. Now I'm curious to say how long it lasts. Quite some time. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Zombie Hill Giant is up next. Zombie Hill Giant is staying shaken. He can move.
I can't see! I can't see!
New round. Arena's up. You get to make a vigor roll before you just clear the smoke. Yep, you're fine.
Monster. Right. Change form.
Okay, I thought you might be moving out. Changing forms. Okie dokie. What you go for? This?
Something with water, Irina.
What's your problem? That
Oh, well.
failed. Well,
You did
in that
this,
case, I'll move. Yeah, but I will move out now.
Yeah, exactly. I figured you would. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Don't forget to spend that PowerPoint. Else is up.
Yeah, sure.
Jelsa's gonna yell to Bert, "Hey, you better bring water before they fry Snookums," and then she's gonna go peek around this corner to see if there's some other way to get that thing from behind.
Yeah, peek around the corner.
And I still had 2 left on my move, so I'm gonna go. I don't see anything, so.
Oops. Need to do that.
Zombie Hill Jaunt number 2.
I don't think any of my fire stuff can work against fire stuff.
Oh, yeah, that is Zombie Hill Jaunt number 2. There we go.
Who's gonna get such a shocking?
Bert's up.
Okay, Bert is going to step over to here. Bert is going to drop his...
I'll give you the description of the room, but yeah. You're going to drop your shape change.
Oh. God.
There we go.
Okay, that has me more than a little confused. Yeah, I will drop my shape change, and then I will become a silver dragon.
Okie dokie.
Trying to turn into. That's exactly what I was trying to turn into.
Adult or young?
Basic.
Yeah, I doubt you tried to do a wormling, are you? Well, you got the raise though.
Oh yeah.
Okay, which means you get +1 toughness, you get +1 vigor, and is it +1 strength?
Right.
Yeah. Then I need to go find the silver dragon. Silver dragons. They look too cutesy. I'm afraid I only have really cute silver dragons.
I don't mind being a cutesy silver dragon. If anything, that kind of fits Bert's personality anyhow, so...
It's a baby silver dragon. Do you want to be a baby silver dragon token?
I just got real big, yeah.
Size 3, which, yeah, size 3 means you're still there. Go. So you have to zoom right in to see the baby silver dragon token, but that's the baby silver dragon token. Actually, I do have this one, if you'd rather. Oh, there's this one.
Yeah, I prefer the other one.
What, that one or the less cute one?
The less cute one.
Yeah.
No, there's the one you need.
Yeah, I'm
in the
go with
Discord
that
chat.
That's very similar to the artwork there, to be honest. Oh, I just see perfect lag, quick look. Cute. I like that. I wish I could share the Discord easily, but I can't. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to find some decent silver dragon tokens, that's for sure. Anyway.
Okay, and that is Bert's turn. There it is. Snooks doesn't like that whole fire thing going on there, so no, not delete token. Let's just go ahead and bother. You know what? He can see things over there now, so let's go ahead and come over here next to Rannick, and he'll rub up against Rannick to say, like, I'm right here, you're all balanced, it's all good, kind of thing.
That's very nice.
Okay, so Rannick will balance himself with one hand.
It obviously works because Rannick can see again.
Okay, in which case Rannick is going to sort of move around Snooks. Won't be 7, but so Rannick, yeah, we'll go around Snooks. and staying out of the smoke, we'll have a go
At the headless Lord, who is really good. Who, if he hadn't lost his turn this turn, would have really been wailing on Dondrad, it has to be said.
I will kill it. He only lost his turn because he can't face me. He knows I'll kill him and then he'll be heading off.
Okie dokie.
Hang on, I just need to cast a power as well.
Didn't get it, I just did. I have to walk on the heading off.
I liked he couldn't face me.
Well, yeah, it's the whole thing. You get what I mean.
Where are we? There we go.
Oh, man. You're hot enough for this many monitors, man.
And I'm going to release the power of the Impaler of Thorns. Everybody within 5 inches of the target hit with a raise takes a spirit check. If they fail, they are vulnerable. And it's at -2, I believe. Doesn't affect me, though, because I'm the one using it.
What do we need to roll?
Yeah, we are.
So we've gone
I'm not in the range. So.
Just spirit.
Spirit.
Okay.
No, neither of you are overwhelmed with despair, but it was worth it for the extra damage, I felt. Just get a favoured enemy. And you can add 4 because I moved 4 inches, so wound caps hit anyway.
Right.
So yeah, Rannick goes round Snooks with one hand. So, thanks, Snooks. I can see you, bugger! Rams the Impaler of Thorns into the open neck of the Headless Lord and jiggles it around a bit.
There's something on the character sheet, but I can't find an effect. I just need to write this out. Oh, bloody hell. I didn't realise how nasty those hatchets were. I completely forgot to do the lingering damage for 5 rounds after you're wounded by them.
Wow, they're nasty.
My mistake. I will make.
Mind you, since lingering damage drops a die type each round, it's probably not going to. How would it last for 5 rounds? Wow.
Yeah, you have to add that in. Rune Still can't work out. There's this thing. Sorry, I'm sorry about this. There is this thing on the monster that I can't work out if it's meant to be there or not. I reckon it shouldn't be. I reckon. I don't know where that's come from. It's just a bit scary amounts of damage and I can't work out what it's for.
Do you want to share it? We can try and work it out between us.
Let's have a look. Okay. Yes, I see, but it's wrong. I can see what it's meant to be, but it's absolute rubbish. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So it's the activated runes are just wrong. Because it was like, what the hell's that? And what the hell's that damage?
I thought you were going to say the problem is he's got a magic hat.
Yeah, and he can't wear it.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. That's actually so I need to fix the activated runes because they don't make sense. They're wrongly statted. And they cause me to
That just looks like that damage roll looks like when you activate the runes, it does an extra d6 damage for how until the runes aren't active anymore. That's like the ranger ability of getting an extra d6 damage attacking a favoured enemy, or an extra d6 damage if you've got Giant Slayer.
It is, and that's what I did wrong. That's what I've done wrong. Yes, I misread it. Yeah. So I'm an idiot. In the meantime.
So it doesn't do lingering damage, it just does an
No,
extra
I
d6 damage for a number of rounds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you may be an idiot, but you're our idiot. We love you anyhow.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. I'm going to activate the runes.
Look, for the next 5 rounds, he does lots more damage. Not yet. The Forge Fiend. Yeah.
That's a failed evasion check.
Failed evasion.
Failed evasion. Because it's evasion's agility -2, so a 4 isn't enough. Do you wish to Benny that, or shall I just hit you with the damage? Was she gone AFK? Let's face it, she is no way.
Maybe.
There is no
Not
way.
me. No.
There is no way Jelsa would sit there when she's got 5 pennies. Let me roll damage on.
Too right.
Right, okay, that's the Forge Feed dealt with.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dawn of the Dragon is
Sidetrack.
next.
Tactics.
I think I'm going to try and be really. I think I have to be really evil.
I'm going to
do that.
multi-action, I think.
Yeah, I'm afraid
and
I've decided to be evil.
Oh, you're going to Benny it up.
I am indeed. I'm going to move to there. So I haven't left your area of effect. I'm going to activate the runes, and then I'm going to hit Rannick, and then I'm going to hit you. Okay, now
You're going to miss Rannick.
Now it's your go, Dondrad. Yes, but now at least I gave it one chance of doing it, and more importantly, you can't. If anyone takes these items, you can't use them today.
Right. Anyway, so what I was going to do was multi-action and then cast a favoured power of Smite.
Okay.
On myself and Rannick.
Okie
dokie. Greater Smite.
Oh.
So
Greater
let's.
Smite, can you?
Oh yes.
I'm very annoyed now.
And there's the raise. It does +6 damage. I got the right people targeted. Rannick is targeted, and I need to target.
Enable Mars. And I just want to do
Smite.
that. Well, that really is not.
What the hell? That looks weird.
And it's a heavy weapon.
And then the second action. Yeah, I'm going to step to there and have at it, I think. -2.
There we go. I've put a nice fire effect on the fire for you.
Going to miss, but I'm going to Benny it because I can. Still going to miss. Oh, what the hell, eh? Still
Alright.
going to miss, but okay, fair enough. I'm just being greedy now.
Oh dear.
Oh no, he's got the Joker.
Over here.
I was toying whether or not I should go defensive rather than attacking. But I thought I could blow Benny's here. It was going to make a difference, but alas, no.
Two hits on Rannick, isn't it?
And something else I'm going to do is do that.
Shaken and then a wound, Mr. Rannick.
Let's try and soak that then.
Which you do, no problem at all. And then the other two attacks miss you.
So I think sparks fly there as he brings his axes down with the activated runes. I bring the Impaler of Thorns up and catch the axes by the hooks of the blades on the haft of the spear, and we have a wrestling moment with magical sparks flying everywhere, because that would be cool.
Yeah, except they're, rather than magical sparks, they are literally shards of ice. But yes. Magical
Awesome.
Shards of ice. Magical shards of ice, but same difference. Right, I'm going to bite Arena and miss.
Right. Quick, somebody get a
Doddrad.
photograph. That's for the movie poster. Doddrad again. Okay. Oh, I've got to hit him. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to take +2 on this, and I'm going to do a No, I'm going to.
Desperate attack. Bonus to hit.
I'm not going to make myself vulnerable. I'm going to desperate attack it.
Okay. +2 or +4 desperate attack.
Yeah, +2. I'm not that.
Okay, +2 to hit, -2 damage.
What? Should we do it again?
Go on, Stunty, do it again.
I don't want it. But I don't.
You get him while I get his axes sorted. That's it. In the back of the back. He hasn't got the back of the head. In the back of his back. That's it. Right there.
-2 damage. Does 18 damage and he is shaken.
Indeed. Are you happy with 18 damage and shaken?
Yes, because it's Rannick's go next.
Okay, he is shaken. Rannick, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm going to do much the same. I think I will do a +2 desperate attack.
Okay.
With a -4 damage.
Well, +2 to hit, +2 to hit, -2 damage, or +4 to hit, -2.
Yeah. Right, well, in goes the Impaler of Thorns. I will release the power of the Impaler, so that's going to be Snooks and Doddrad to take a spirit check, as well as the Headless Lord.
Yeah, I'll do Snooks because I'm just there. Snooks is fine.
Headless Lord is vulnerable. No, he's not. It's all right. It's all right. He had to use a Benny.
Yeah, well, if you hit him, I'm not going to be able to soak it, so I figured I'm just going to minimise your chances of hurting him as much as possible by not being vulnerable. And I think I managed to pull that off, didn't I, basically? Because being vulnerable would have given you that extra dice.
It would have given me an extra die. I'm not going to spend a Benny on the damage there, I'm afraid.
That was a Benny well saved. That was a Benny well spent, rather. But the dragon's up next. But you can see my really cool fire effect I've just put in.
Yeah, that is a really cool fire effect. Bert is going to blow some ice on that. He's going to try and get rid of that, or at least a section of that.
Okay.
You know what? Let's move forward a little bit first. So don't do that. Let's go ahead and try and just blow the fire all the way down the passageway, kind of thing.
Rannick is going to yell over his shoulder, "Sparkle Tits, get over here! I've got a red dragon pelt in my backpack!"
Okay. Okay, so it's breaking things, so your breath weapon can't ace. You need to do 12 points of damage to break through the firewall.
Oh, is it breaking things? Okay.
It's breaking things because it's a wall of fire. It's using the barrier power, but it's a wall of fire. So 9 points of damage won't do it. It's got hardness 12 because he got raised when he cast it.
I will Benny that.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
I can still give you a nice breath weapon there.
Snooks is going to step up and claw on this headless lord.
Snooks has walked into the smoke.
Oh, is that the smoke? I thought we were clear of the smoke.
Rannick's right on the edge of the smoke, I'm afraid. So that's
fine, Rannick.
For the record, Snooks. For the record, because I'm nice, Snooks doesn't need to move any closer than that.
Okay, then Snooks will attack
that's
from.
Still within his reach.
Stretch his paws way out there and attack. Oops, I shouldn't be prone.
No, you shouldn't be prone. That was from a long time ago.
That's 2 hits. Go Snooks.
Yeah, Snooks isn't really going to be doing a whole lot of damage, though, so he really doesn't need to be doing more tests than anything else. He'll remember to do that next time.
And now, is this fire extended as far as, or can I get back out of here?
Well, you walked through it, so technically I should have had it the whole length of the corridor, but
well, no, it's not. It's not.
You can get back through. You're okay.
I can.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna head back this way. I'm gonna run.
But that's the sort of effect of the corridor, so that will technically put you through the corridor if you take that route, for the record.
I want to get. Can I get around the fire?
You can. What I'm saying is, if you do, what I'm trying to say is, if you run that straight line, 1, you'll hit the wall, and 2, you'll clip the far. So
I'm not running a straight line.
Yeah, you'll need to go up and round. But if I can't accept that move because you clip on the wall, that's fine.
I've got 15, so I've got 9 more. And I get this far, and I realize, wow, you guys haven't killed that thing yet. And I see Bert, and I go, it's over in the other hall now, Bert. And I want to pull out one of my wands.
Okay.
Just grabbing a random one because it's like, oh hell, this place isn't any fun.
You hit the Headless Lord with a Wand of Bolt.
AP. So.
I think the Wandless Lord might have just died.
Yeah, because I'm done with this place. It's like, this is a horrible place. Bert, it's down this other hallway.
The Headless Lord is defeated.
So you guys need me.
He dies and collapses to the ground. He didn't stop. Hang on, stop, you silly Headless Lord. Okay. Which is fine. Unfortunately, yes, someone still activated more monsters, so we get to carry on.
Well, I warned them it's down this other hall. I mean, I've warned them.
Ooh, that would be... No. That's can you range? Can you turn it into a range? Yeah, you can't. Okay, so I won't worry about that. Ooh. No. 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 Oh, no. 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 I think that's fine. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to retcon that. I'm going to move back.
peasant.
There we go. Arena's up. Arena's being attacked, isn't she? I forgot.
Arena pulls from her pocket handbag, and out of the handbag falls an Auroch.
Oh, an Auroch. Sorry, yeah, because I forgot you got the other one. NPCs. Auroch. It goes there. Assets. Auroch. Looks like an Auroch. Looks like. Oh, it's already got the token. Make it visible. There it goes.
Lovely. And it's going to.
What I get to do is put it in the party sheet, don't I? As a. What I should do is put it in the party sheet as a temporary ally, and then you. Oh, for God's sake, will you stop doing that, computer? Just let me move the window.
Yeah, you can do the stampede thing where you just run through it, it might get knocked over. No.
Okie dokie. Okay, new round. Zombie Hill Giant number 2 now has an Auroch to deal with, so he hits the Auroch first. The Auroch is unafflicted. Dondred, who's got away with not making vigor rolls for a few rounds, has to make a vigor roll.
Yeah, I have been making them. I made that last time. So far, he's doing okay, actually.
On
Famous last
Constitution,
words. Iron Constitution. I would say that now we'll be. Oh look, he's breathing in. Yes, a nice fragrance. Yeah. Oh, what way do I go now? I wonder if Irena's got this. Have you got any resistance against fire?
I've got a red dragon pelt in my backpack. I'm about to get it out.
Aye. Because I've still got a ring of fire resistance.
Well, all right for some. I've just got red dragon.
6 seconds for the record.
Yes, it is a long 6 seconds, and I'm perfectly aware of that.
Rannick.
Yeah, so I think I'm good.
Well, what are you going to do, Dodger?
I'm
Be
going
nice.
to hand it over. No, that's it. That is the whole 6 seconds. That's a turn wasted. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass him an item, but carry on.
Yeah, go on, pass him an item. I'll move you up so you can give it to him before I accept his move. There we go. Right, you move to there.
And
I don't know if it's...
I will not put on the Ring of Fire Resistance for now. I'm going to get the red dragon skin out of my backpack and wrap it round me.
Okay.
And that's me.
But
it's come around the other direction. How fast do I move now? Pace 7. So I will walk over here. Still don't see him.
make a notice check.
Notice. There it is. Notice.
What did you get? So I've got a window over there.
I've got a 4. A whopping 4.
That's probably good. I'll be nice and say that's good enough. You notice something down the corridor. You to find something better. No, that'll do. I might try something else. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, even. Well, sorry, I'll try that again. There we go. You notice something down the corridor.
Interesting.
Appears to be a hole.
Cracks in the.
I think I'm going to go ahead and fly forward just a little bit more. And if I don't see anything, I will land at the edge of, I presume that's a hole in the floor.
It is a hole in the floor, yes.
And I will breathe ice down the hole in the floor.
Okie dokie. Roll your damage. Okay, that's fine, thank you.
Okay, no problem.
The hole appears to be going that way when you look down it. Schnooks!
Everything has been knocked down. Schnooks really doesn't want to go back into that smoke. Well, yeah, I know. I know. So Schnooks is going to come down here and check out this corner, just because curiosity.
Some way away. Joseph Spark.
Joseph's going to come over here to Donrad and go, where'd Irina go? Because she suddenly realized that Irina's not around.
Well, that's why I can't move. I've lost sight of her. She's gone backwards.
Okay, then, and I don't want to go through the smoke, so Joseph's going to try teleporting back to the hallway before the smoke, where the smoke wasn't.
18 inches, you'll need a raise.
Wow. I think that might be the raise.
Wow. Right, Jelsa.
Jelsa's on the next continent.
Just discovered she can teleport.
As if by magic a Jelsa appears.
Don't squeal
Just
like
last map, so you're going to have to move me.
I have.
You're there. You're next to me.
You have to keep up.
And that will be my move and my...
Okay. Over to Arena.
Like I said, the first thing I do is go, bah!
Here you are, Irina. Don't want to go down those other halls. There's bad things down there.
Okay. I am going to now try to shape change. Hopefully not squashing Jelsa in the process.
Well, Silver Dragon. If you go for Silver Dragon, you stay size 3, so you won't get any bigger.
Silver Dragon.
Red, you're gonna have to be the cute Silver Dragon.
Oh.
How do you tell the difference between your Silver Dragon and Silver Dragon?
Fine. Oh, it's adorable. Look at the little thing. Anyway, I'm going to breathe on this zombie hell giant. I'm going to freeze it.
Don't forget,
it moved.
don't forget, breathing is a full round action.
In that case, I won't do that. I will. Can I hit it instead?
But don't forget, you really performed an action shape changing.
Point, so I can't really do much. Okay, fine. Then,
I will allow you to multi-action because your spell casting with a multi-action penalty would have still been successful if you do want to attack as the dragon with a multi-action penalty. I'll allow that.
Right. I'll just have the Auroch attack it.
Okay.
Badly, again.
No, the Auroch should hit because it's got +2 gang up bonus.
Good point. It should have gang up bonus.
What's the power of the hill giant? The power of the hill giant is a 6. That is a 6. Roll for damage. I'll get him up.
Do anything, but at least it hit.
The Auroch licks the zombie hill giant.
Okay, that brings us to a new round. My word, Dondred gets to cough.
Struth, right.
First things first.
Well, Jill.
First
things first.
Actually, the Auroch isn't actually. For the record, the Auroch isn't actually in the area of effect. I just moved him to stop tokens.
Okay.
God, Thornbrand's just having a good old smoke in this next to this fire, isn't he?
Did you just send that? You just said that.
In this corridor. A gnome, a dragon, a zombie hill giant, an Auroch, and a fox. In a corridor.
First line of a joke, doesn't it?
So is that a gap in the fire then?
An Auroch, a silver dragon, a fox, and a zombie giant. We're in a corner. That's a gap in the fire, but yes.
Yes. Well, I will run for that gap. Yeah, so we've got the ring of fire.
No, you don't. You gave it to me.
Yeah, I know. Wrong religion, you say. I don't want to wear it. I just don't want to throw it away either, so don't lose it. Yeah, I'm going to go there. That's it, I think.
Zombie hill giant fails to hit the Auroch. Rannick's up next.
I will maintain my boost fighting, please. Up to 5, please. And do I reckon I could smother this fire, or at least the section round the entrance to the corridor there, with the red dragon skin?
No.
Then I will just use it to protect me as I dive through.
Okay.
And that'll be that.
You take 4 whole points of damage because obviously you can't completely protect yourself with red dragon cloak, but you're okay.
Yeah.
Jill's a sparkle tips.
Zombie hill giants here. Well, I still had the wand in my hand because I'm kind of like all panicky now. Play little thing.
You'll need a 6 to hit it, don't forget. You're okay.
Seriously, you gotta quit saying that.
That's not a hit with a raise, though. It's only a hit.
Take the raise off because I can't.
It's because obviously it's in melee range, so obviously you have to beat its parry rather than just roll a 4.
I'm gonna Benny it one time. Well, now you freaking jinxed me.
I have indeed. Arena's up.
Now I'm going to breathe at the zombie hill giant.
Okay. What, the ice cone of cold or the breath weapon major stun? Or yeah.
Weapon.
Okay, so just they an athletics roll.
Oh, what the hell?
Is that a headache?
Is that headache?
Enjoying this headache.
You have a headache, don't forget. You critically failed a spellcasting roll.
Couldn't hear. It went all big. What was that?
Yeah.
Say that again, Kev.
I said she critically failed a spellcasting roll, didn't she? That's why she's got a headache.
Yes, spellcasting one. Yes.
Yeah.
You still got the Auroch.
Is the Auroch actually more like that?
Realistically, yes. I just moved it so it wasn't token stacking. But yes, it can charge.
In that
it can trample the stone.
Yes.
That's what you want to do.
Trampling through the zombie hill giant then.
Just a straightforward damage roll, isn't it? It shakes it. It shakes it. Oh, yep. Hang on. That damage went wrong there, but it doesn't matter. Oh, go on. I'll let you roll it. Oh, it'd be nice. Still no effect on either, alas. Okay, over to me. Okay, so what I need to do first things first, I want to be really clever about this. And why not? I'm having too much fun.
Jiminy needs to be screaming, give him more bennies.
Yes, I'm just ignoring him.
Thanks.
I was going to give him at the end. I was going to give him at the end of the round. He said he smells a Benny award coming. Okay, a hole appears in the ground behind you, Dondrad, and out pours a metal creature that bites you.
Yes, it's because it's using burrow.
And it just bites you. I'm going to Benny that because I've got lots of Bennies. I'm going to Benny that because I've got lots of Bennies. I'm going to give up trying to Benny that. You've only got a parry of 6, so all I need to do is roll a 5. I just wanted to be really, truly evil, and it wouldn't let me there. I'm very annoyed. Bert's up next.
Okay, somebody popped up out of the ground behind me.
The reason your breath weapon didn't work was because he actually did a 90-degree turn, so unfortunately the breath weapon, you know what I mean, didn't flow around the
It's not a big deal. I expected it to fail, so.
It was a really cool idea if I hadn't decided to change it.
Yeah. So Bert's going to kind of dart over to here and claw this Forge Fiend.
Is the Silver Dragon immune to fire there?
Does it stretch up beyond the wall?
It technically does just stretch up to where you are right now, yes.
Okay, then I will land there.
Fair enough. Yeah, actually, if you zoom right in, you can actually see the distortion square.
Well, I do see the distortion. I just wasn't sure if that was an issue with painting it on there or not.
No, because it really was that was. Do you know what I mean? It literally filled that much area.
Okay. Big area.
Get
Got
the
it.
graphic. Yeah.
Silver dragons are vulnerable to fire. They get +4 damage, Kay has just told me.
Oh, but there you are.
I'd have to look at it again, but I don't think so. Regardless.
You know what? I know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to my bookcase and pull out my Pathfinder bestiary because it turned up.
Yay!
Congrats!
So happy about that.
Yeah, and while you do that, I was trying to work out how should we have damage resistance and how do we put damage resistance in?
Well, it's weaknesses, isn't it? That's all it is.
Yeah, but damage resistance is partially immune to everything except the weakness.
Damage resistance is a D20. Damage. Don't forget they don't convert everything. There is nothing.
Yeah,
damage reduction is not a thing in Savage Worlds. Thank goodness. God,
no.
Yes, Silver Dragon. It's under on page 44.
I'm just looking now.
Yes, I might add it in as a house rule.
Down. It says dragon. Ignores penalties for illumination. Immune to acid, cold, paralysis, slumber, stun. +4 damage from fire. Ignore it. 4 points of scale penalties when attacking.
Interesting.
Okay, I guess I missed that.
And I'm just intrigued now. Yes, yeah, red dragons get +4 damage from cold. Yeah, I'll have to check. I will have to check the stats for all the dragons because they did this really annoying thing where they use the same stat and change it for everyone. So I need to check all the dragons. I think. Okay.
Okay, so Snook's over there, runs over there, and tries to like do the whole trippy thing again, but he's a little hot, so didn't get in there quite as much as he wanted to.
Oh, actually, no. I must have gone back through and done them all because the silver dragon does show +4 damage from fire. Okay, Dondrad is going first with a joker with everyone getting bennies, so I don't feel the need to give you bennies now.
Oh, no, you promised.
Well, you know what that means. I'm giving myself one. There we go.
I'm not going to ever let you talk to Talon again because he's an evil GM too.
Dondrad is up first.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend all 5 bennies fighting Dondrad if I get the chance, just because I just want to really mess with Dondrad. Revenge for all the times he's messed with me.
So, I think what will happen is this interface will be fixed at some point, and no, you don't want to press that button either. Yeah. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just go for. I think we'll be a bit mental, and we'll go for a wild attack.
You'll be a bit mental. See, okay.
We can find it. Wild attack. There we go. Wild attack.
So there for a second, I thought he said he was going to be a bit metal, and I'm like, well, no, because it's an iron golem.
It's not an iron golem. You're not sure what it is.
Forge fiend, but still. Don't go metal; it'll melt you.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit with a raise on
Right.
the Forge Fiend.
Right, so this is going to be +8 damage. Come on! Come on! Keep going! Keep going! 3 wounds, 28 damage.
Okay. You take 5 wounds heat damage for attacking it. Very odd. It's basically burning inside. Okay, it takes 1 wound.
Right, and now I've made myself vulnerable, and you're going to go and mash me.
I'm going to unshake. So the first thing I'm going to do is bite you.
Yeah, I thought I had the common decency to make myself vulnerable. after you told me what you were going to do.
That's very nice. This might hurt because the dice have just rolled really badly. That was okay. So I did show you what it looked like, didn't I? When it
Was that
bites you,
4 wounds?
that's 4 wounds. When it bites you, it doesn't bite you with its mouth. It bites you with its stomach, and basically, so it pulls you into the forge fires of its stomach. The net result being is as well as taking 4 wounds of damage. Where is it? I'm afraid to say. Don't forget, you've got. Yeah, don't forget you've got the armor of fortification.
Yes. So what I'll do is I'm going to soak again.
Okay. In the meantime, I am going to basically. In the meantime, I have it has partially melted your armor and damaged your armor, reducing your armor defense by 1 point.
Right. Yeah. So that's.
So for every Benny, basically, because you've got armor of fortification, every Benny you spend, you get 2 rerolls.
Yes. That's 2. That's still 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chases rules aren't in Savage Pathfinder. They came up with the chase deck.
I'll take. I'll heal 3 wounds. So I'll take 1 wound. So that is one wound.
You take 1 wound, but also your armor is slightly melted, I'm afraid to say. Your magical armor, it's damaged your magical armor. You are not. I didn't mean to click when I was trying to close that. Zombie Hill Giant number 2 is biting the Uruk and really doesn't get anywhere. Arena's up next.
I would do this in the order of Amber, then the Uruk, then me.
That's absolutely fine. You can do it in any order you like.
Amber is going to run up my tail, over my head, and jump into the face of the Zombie Hill Giant with its front claws, then flip around, pushing into its back claws into its face, bounce back down onto the floor and back behind me again in an athletics check, an athletics trick against the Zombie Hill Giant.
Go for it. Absolutely fine. Are you happy with a 16?
Yes.
Amber does have a Benny, don't forget. Right.
Anyway, did you reduce my armor? Do you want me to do it?
I did reduce your armor.
Right. Okay. So right. Cool.
At least I hope I did. Yeah, your toughness is 3. Your armor toughness is 3 rather than 4. You can ignore that 16, by the way.
Oh, good.
Because I rolled athletics by mistake. It's agility to resist athletics. So yeah, Amber gets to roll on the creative combat table. Because that's a raise. There we
Go,
go.
Amber. Go, Amber.
Second wind, the foe's reaction gives you heroes hope. Moves the level of fatigue. Oh, that's a shame you didn't get that. The enemy's shaken instead. Distracted or vulnerable?
Vulnerable.
Okie dokie. That's a shame.
Then
Because
the
that'd be really
Uruk.
nice one to take your fatigue off.
You really would. Then the Uruk's going to.
Hang on. Think about something a second. Is there a mind link between familiars and wizards? I think there is, isn't there?
Yes.
If familiar dies, the hero is automatically stunned. Okay, I'm actually going to give you an. Actually, I'm going to slightly retcon this. I'm going to give you a choice. Does Amber want to shake the hill giant or remove your fatigue?
Oh, in that case, I'll remove my fatigue. Thank you.
Why not? I think it sounds rather nice.
Mighty gentlemanly of you. Thank you very much.
Okay. It's still vulnerable. Okay, the Stampede comes in next. Mind you, actually, don't forget, actually, the Stampede means he's already gone over here, so if you Stampede back, do you know what I mean? You probably don't want to Stampede back, because then he's going to have to Stampede
No, I don't want to Stampede back. In which case, the Uruk's actually going to carry on down here to see what else it can find.
Well, actually, the Uruk's going to have to do thinking about it before it does anything. Is make a bigger roll, so it's absolutely fine. Then it can head down there, which is fine. And now you get to hit the vulnerable hill giant as yourself.
Oh, bear with me, just switching to my thingy. I believe that's the right one.
That's a hit. Roll for damage. Oh, there goes a 12.
Mm-hmm.
No more. No more zombie giant. Hurrah!
Excellent, and I will follow that up with my move.
Okay. Go for it.
What's my non-flight move? Is it 6?
Yeah. 7.
There
Obviously,
you go then.
you will now have to make a vigor check.
Is it now or is it the beginning of next round?
Now, because you've entered the smoke.
Okay.
As soon as you enter the smoke and every round you're in the smoke, you're fine. And Jelsa Sparkly Tips is up next.
And she's gonna call behind Arena. Be careful! They found some metal thing with what fire in it, and then she's gonna teleport herself way back through the smoke because she ain't going through that smoke again.
Oh, yes, she is.
No shit. Because I moved up to the edge of the smoke, that should get me to the other side of the smoke. Because
so look, you move to there. Well, hang on, no, that is the edge of the smoke there.
That is.
Yeah, 12 inches. 12 inches will. You're not going to
Well,
the
it's
smoke.
gonna land in the smoke because I just calculated. Whatever. I'll do a vigor check now, right?
You'll land there, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'll do my vigor check.
You're fine.
Yeah, she's a tough little gnome.
Nick is next.
Well, since I'm past the fire, I think I will get into that room. And since it's empty, keep moving.
Okay, you get to there.
Yeah.
If it lets me accept your move, you do. And Bert's up. 7 minutes to finish this fight, otherwise we're going to have to carry it over. Just think, if you had just kept through. No, I'm not going. Someone hadn't kept.
Bert is going to breathe on it.
Okie dokie. For the record.
Sorry, go ahead.
Firstly, I think breathing when you're basically hitting a wall there, that's probably going to blow back.
Okay. I will fly back a little bit then.
Okay. Well, then you're hitting everybody.
Well, then I won't fly that far back.
Is it a stream?
No, it is a cone.
No.
Yeah, silver dragons do cones.
Yeah.
What
I'm trying to say is, that close to a wall, I'm not really convinced you can't not hit Dundrad and Stux with a breath weapon, is what I'm trying to say. If you think about it logically, you know what I mean? He's got his back against the wall there. He's just.
Oh, I guess it is going to billow out.
It's just going to billow everywhere, isn't it? Yeah.
Logic in D&D.
Do you remember first edition? I know I say it every so often. First edition.
Oh yeah. All right, fine. I'll just smack him then.
Yeah. I'm afraid you're going to probably have to. I'm afraid. If you get him shaky, you can then back off. You hit him. Oh crud! You hit him, didn't you?
I hit him with the raise, didn't I?
You did. By all means, do your stuff, but in the meantime, I need to hit you for 17 points of damage. But you still hit him. As your claws made contact with his burning hot metal flamey body, and of course you take +4 damage from fire. So you shake him and he wounds you, just because you touched him. And he's so hot.
I think I want to Benny that damage.
Be my guest. I shall unshake him again. That's a wound.
Yeah, I'll take an exchange of wounds.
Yeah, I mean, you can always soak yours if you want.
Oh yeah, no, I plan on it. I expect him to soak too. So I mean,
exactly. So you're fine. But yeah, basically, it's really hot when you hit it. I'm afraid to say. Yeah, because I'd say a stream would be okay because you hit it and bounce back, wouldn't it? So Schnooks will take damage if Schnooks attacks this thing. the record.
Schnooks is not going to attack this thing. Schnooks is going to test this thing.
Very sensible. Go for it.
Oops.
Oh, don't. No, you didn't do anything wrong. Don't forget, as NPCs, it never works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he resisted that. Oh no, he didn't.
He didn't. Shaken or vulnerable?
Let's make him vulnerable, please. Actually, we're at the bottom of the round. Yeah, let's make him vulnerable.
I need to check this out of interest. He is. What is he? He's an evil outsider. Yeah, so he's an evil outsider, therefore he is affected by wounds. Did you say vulnerable?
Yes, vulnerable.
Probably a good move with Raditz going first with the Joker. He's nowhere nearby.
See if I can actually get there then, shall we?
You only need to get within 3 inches, don't you, of course?
So I'll come up there, come around the corner.
Move another 7. I wasn't sure if you could see or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. I figured.
So am I now close enough? Is the question.
You are! Well done, you!
So Rannick pounds round the corner, sees the fight going on, readies the Impaler of Thorns, and slams it in at range.
You see with a raise. Which could be
Which is nice.
Because I know what I was going to do next, and it wouldn't be pleasant. And you really do want to put it down.
Yeah, and here's high willingness. He actually gets a gang at bonus.
Doesn't matter on that because he already got the raise, didn't he? 4 wounds.
Yeah, he got a raise.
Okay, well I've seen the time, so oh dear. I've got pennies. Let's see if I can get better than 1 soaking. Hey, he takes a wound.
Curse you!
Why do you should say curse, mate?
I said curse you!
That's exactly what I'm about to do. I'm going to curse Bert. But with my last penny, I'm going to curse Bert. Well, that's okay. It doesn't work. Conrad.
Dondrad. Well,
Unshakes.
Unshake
It was a
and
death curse, so Bert's quite glad it didn't work.
I bet it is.
Yeah, you can't curse me. I'm the public's favorite.
Right.
Snookums.
But the curses automatically end if the person putting the curse on gets killed.
Yeah, I know.
come on!
He doesn't know that until you told him.
4 wounds, and I snap at him again. My great smite.
I'll just do the explosion.
Boom.
I think the Forge Fiend is down, so there we go. God, my word. Right. You can explore these rooms next week. We shall leave it there. I'd spend your buddies if you want them. Bloody hell. These fights are getting longer.
These
do I want to say?
monsters are getting meaner.
And we keep dragging in a lot more.
Exactly. That's the point. Exactly. Oops.
I was just making sure there was nothing that was going to attack y'all when you weren't looking. I did good.
Can I at least do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and use a wonder feeling for a laugh.
And I'm going to stumble out of the smoke. Going, whoa. This place is not fun.
Damn smoke.
Okay.
Please, can I do that, Cav? Before we go.
What's that? Right.
Why I turned into this dragon. See. Very long to put the fire out and cool the cauldron down to stop it steaming.
Yeah, I don't know what's cooking in there. Like, you know what I mean? Can't be good.
Definitely not good.
That's the radiance 10,000 gold. Once the cauldron is filled with no. You can certainly breathe on it, but basically it's an artifact, and once the fire's lit, the fire burns automatically for 1 year. Sorry, the broth bubbles for 1 year once the fire lights.
Wow.
But it does cost 10,000 gold pieces to start the fire in the first place. It's an artifact, so I'm afraid there's not a lot you can do with it. You just have to put up with the fact that every time you walk through that room, it's going to be unpleasant.
Well, that's it. Okay, fair enough.
No, not fair, but we understand what you mean.
Benny, we better be careful with steps. I got a funny feeling there's a summoning chamber in here somewhere.
So,
because the geometry's all off, isn't it? There's no corners. All the corners are smoothed off.
All the corners are smoothed off. Yes, someone did actually make the right guess on why that is the case last week, but we won't dwell on that. I shall leave it there. Thank you again. Now you've got 3. You might not want to explore the cauldron room too much. Well, you may or may not. I'll have to go back and actually. I'll have to go back and reread the room descriptions properly and work out what's in each room. So we shall deal with that next week. Obviously, you've got 3 empty rooms down here. You cleared the entire southern section of the dungeon here. So next week you can explore them at your leisure, and then we shall press on further towards the library. We shall see what happens then. So thank you very much again.
We'll get to the door and go, we need a key.
You want to go back for it?